Out of all these odds against them finding each other, they found each other, and the love that they have is really, really moving. And I just wanted to do anything I could to support them.
We're seeing for the first time Meghan and Harry watching their bombshell interview with Oprah at the same time the rest of the world saw it.
I thought I'd be honored.
Tyler Perry reveals he is the godfather to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's daughter Lilibet Diana.
Tyler Perry was supposed to be their secret weapon, the billionaire godfather who saved Harry and Meghan when the palace turned its back, giving them protection, luxury, and a safe new life. But now he's about to become their biggest nightmare because after Meghan erased him from their world in silent betrayal, Perry holds every dark secret, every tearful confession, every whispered strategy call. And thanks to one savage legal clause, he's finally free to spill everything. And when he does, their carefully crafted royal fairy tale could collapse in a single explosive interview. When Harry and Meghan blew up the royal rulebook and fled Britain in a hurricane of headlines and paparazzi chases, it wasn't King Charles or Prince William who reached out with help. It was Tyler Perry, the Hollywood billionaire with an empire built on underdog stories. He swooped in like a real-life hero, offering them his sprawling Beverly Hills mansion as a fortress away from the cameras, with private security guards patrolling the gates and staff catering to their every need. For Harry, it was the first time in months he could sleep without fear of photographers lurking outside. And for Meghan, it was the ultimate reset button, a chance to build her brand, her podcast, her lifestyle empire, all from the safety of Tyler's home. And in return, she gave him something no Hollywood award could match. She named him godfather to their daughter Lilibet, a title so sacred in royal tradition it tied him to their family forever. And in that moment, Tyler Perry wasn't just their host, he became their chosen family, their protector, their golden ticket to freedom. For a while, everything seemed perfect. Cameras captured the glowing christening photos. Meghan beamed as Perry held baby Lilibet, promising to protect her forever. Harry praised him publicly, calling him family, and Netflix snapped it all up, turning their bond into inspirational content for millions to admire. Tyler Perry was positioned as the ultimate Hollywood fairy godfather, the man who sheltered a runaway prince and his duchess, giving them a life even Buckingham Palace couldn't provide. It was emotional, it was powerful, and it boosted Meghan's image as a woman who builds her own circle of loyal protectors, far from the crown's shadow, but behind those polished reels and curated interviews. No one knew a storm was already brewing, because Perry wasn't just giving them shelter, he was witnessing every raw moment, every meltdown, every whispered strategy session. He became the silent guardian of their secrets, the man who saw exactly how Harry and Meghan were plotting their next empire move. But what Meghan didn't realize was that in wiping Tyler Perry from her narrative, she triggered something she never saw coming. Buried deep within the confidentiality contracts that every guest signed at his mansion was a savage clause stating that if either party publicly disowned the other, the non-breaching side had full legal permission to speak out, to protect their reputation, to share private context. And for Tyler Perry, that meant he could reveal everything, every private conversation, every emotional breakdown, every strategic plan they whispered in his mansion walls without risking a single lawsuit. And insiders say the moment Meghan's team erased his name, his lawyers lit up, because now Perry holds the golden ticket to flip the entire Sussex story from inspirational escape to cold-blooded brand strategy. And producers across Hollywood are already circling, offering blank checks for the exclusive, because they know if Tyler speaks, this won't just be gossip, it will be the unfiltered truth that rewrites everything we thought we knew about Harry and Meghan's royal exit. Meanwhile, Harry is caught in the middle, torn between loyalty and fear, because he knows Tyler Perry wasn't just a wealthy friend, he was the man who saved them when his own father ignored his desperate calls, the man who gave his family peace and safety when they were hunted by paparazzi and betrayed by the palace. But Meghan's strategy is clear and ruthless: cut off any liability before it can damage the brand, even if that means erasing the man who handed them freedom. Insiders say Harry is spiraling, one moment furious at Meghan for ghosting Perry, the next silent and defeated, knowing he has no power to change her decisions because Meghan controls the narrative. The deal's the public image, and for her, Tyler Perry has gone from golden godfather to dangerous liability. And as his team builds an arsenal of receipts, voice notes, texts, and photos ready to protect his reputation, Harry watches helplessly, knowing that if Perry decides to speak, everything they built could come crashing down in a single explosive interview. While Meghan floods her Instagram with pastel lifestyle posts, recipes, wellness tips, and polished garden teas, trying to distract the public from the growing scandal, the comments keep flooding and asking one thing: where's Tyler? Because people aren't stupid. They see the pattern. Jessica Mulroney erased, Serena Williams sidelined, Oprah barely mentioned anymore. And now Tyler Perry, the man who sheltered the memory hold like he never existed. And it's not just fans noticing, brands are getting nervous too. One major fashion house has paused its campaign featuring Meghan until the Perry dust settles. PR experts warn this silence isn't just damaging, it's toxic, because Meghan's entire empire is built on authenticity, loyalty, and empowerment, and ghosting your own child's godfather the moment he becomes inconvenient destroys that image from the inside out. Behind the scenes, Tyler Perry isn't staying silent forever. Insiders say he feels deeply betrayed, not just because he was erased, but because of how quickly Meghan rewrote their story to protect her brand. He gave them shelter when no one else would. He became godfather to their daughter. He watched them plan every strategic move, from Netflix deals to PR damage control, and now his team is fielding calls from media outlets, PR firms, and networks, all desperate to secure his first explosive interview. And they know if Tyler speaks, it won't be sugar-coated, it will be the raw truth, with receipts, voice notes, and behind-the-scenes chaos that could shatter Meghan's carefully curated image. Because to Perry, this isn't just about revenge, it's about defending his name, his brand, his legacy, and he's not afraid to pull back the curtain on everything he witnessed during their so-called fairy tale escape. And now, every deleted photo, every silent scrub, every ignored message is pushing Tyler Perry closer to that microphone. Insiders say his team is weighing offers with military precision. Some networks have even booked studio space in advance, because they know if he speaks, this won't be another vague celebrity interview. It will be a blockbuster betrayal story that could destroy Meghan's brand overnight, because Perry holds it all: every late-night call where Meghan ranted about royal staff, every tearful confession from Harry about feeling trapped, every strategic decision they made to build their empire. And he's done playing the silent protector for Meghan. The risk isn't just embarrassment, it's full exposure. Her entire rebrand, her lifestyle empire, her podcast, her wellness products all depend on her image as an honest, graceful survivor. But if Perry reveals the cold strategy behind the scenes, the manipulations, the friend cutoffs, the damage won't just be to her reputation, it will be permanent and unfixable. So now the world is watching, holding its breath, because if Tyler Perry decides to break his silence, it won't just expose Meghan's strategy, it will rewrite the entire Sussex story, turning their fairy tale escape into a ruthless brand takeover. Revealing Harry not as a liberated prince, but as a man trapped in a narrative he can't control, and Meghan not as an empowered survivor, but as a strategist who discards anyone no longer useful. And with every silent hour that Perry holds his secrets, the tension builds, because when he finally speaks, the fallout won't just shake Hollywood, it will ripple through royal history, media empires, and global public opinion, forever changing how the world sees the couple who thought they could outplay everyone, even their own fairy godfather.